Welcome back to How to RC. These are our control surfaces, the elevons for the plane, and we've cut our bevel on the edges. It's a good idea to sand all of these pieces. It makes the foam much smoother, takes paint a lot easier, and I think it lets the tape stick better. Used piece. Makes the tape stick better that we're going to use to make the hinges. So just take and get your sanding block. This is 150 grit that I was using before. You can see it takes the sheen, the shine off of the Depron, and smooths the surface up considerably. You can go beyond this if you'd like, if you're going to be doing a fancy paint job, and go to the next size, which is 220 grit, and that'll make an even finer surface, smoother. Doesn't take a lot of work, sands real fast. And of course you need to sand the surfaces on the plane. At least where the tape hinges are going to go. This here. Welcome to How to RC again. I hope it's again. We're going to be putting the control surfaces on this Flying W, and I thought I'd explain how the hinges work. If this is your tail piece, that's, this piece here, and this is your control surface, which would be one of these. The first piece of tape you're going to put on goes right here, and we leave a little gap, just a little one, not even 1/8 of an inch. Then we take this is the same tail, and we take the control surface and we bend it up like this so that this is flat. And we put the next piece of tape on here, and then we make these two pieces of tape touch. That'll give you a real nice hinge. It pivots very nicely, stays level, stays lined up with the tail or the rudder or whatever you're doing. When the adhesive meets, means it's going to stay right where you put it. And I'm just going to demonstrate with painter's tape. You put this on here, and then when you put the other one on, because you cut the tape, you don't tear it like I'm. You bring this up so that this is flat. Get right on there. There. Now you've got a nice control surface that hinges from there. Alright? Now we're going to do the same thing to the tail and the rest of the control surfaces. Now the original is a little vague on how all of this works. And he says, basically, you're going to have to cut these elevons to some sort of an angle that works, because the angle in the plans doesn't work. And what he's getting at is stuff hits. You know? So we're just going to slap this together so that we can figure out what's going to hit. Alright, so now the elevons are going to work together and they're going to do this. So obviously somebody's got to get cut here. You could get them so they did that. You want to make sure that they move freely and don't hit the rudder. I guess we're doing that okay. We can get a lot of rudder throw. It'd be inconvenient to do this. That'd keep you going down. You wouldn't be able to save it. Come up. But, so I guess this angle's okay. But I think I'm going to increase this angle considerably and see if we can get it to work a little better. Now I'm just going to take and yep. So the elevon's a little long, so I'm going to shorten it up just a little bit, and I'm going to increase this angle here. So that hopefully it won't hit anymore. And if you're going to do this, you might as well do it with blue tape first. You don't want to be taking off the Blenderm tape. Well, that looks pretty good. That's a pretty aggressive angle. And we're going to be doing both of these simultaneously from the same servo up. So what I ended up doing was taking this, I cut about 1/4 of an inch off of here, which moved it away from this flap, and I increased this angle by about 1/2 inch. And now we get all kinds of up elevator. All right?